Well, we've got Ronnie Williams, Cardinals relief pitcher, joining us for a brand new edition of Bird Bites, brought to you by American National, and all the way from Florida. Ronnie, first
Yeah.
and foremost, how are you? And is everybody staying well in your family right now?
I'm doing well. Everybody's healthy, so that's all I can ask for with all this going on right now.
You're
Hope
at
you guys are
home.
doing well also.
Yeah, so you're at home in Florida, right? In Miami. Have you gotten to enjoy the Florida spring? I know that's a short window that you're normally at a ballpark. You're normally at spring training
Yeah.
for that before it gets like miserably hot down there. But have you gotten to get a little sun and just kind of hang out a little bit?
A little bit. I've been going outside playing catch and stuff, but all this reminds me is the GCL because it's humid, man. It's hot. So I'm out there trenching, and I'm like, oh man, I don't miss this.
Yeah, the Gulf Coast League. It's
Yeah,
just like spring training that never ends, kind of. Yeah.
exactly.
Are you the
Cool. Well,
only
hey,
person in Florida wearing a sweatshirt today?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing it since I was in the GCL. Call me weird. I like feeling that warm feeling. I don't know why. It's crazy,
No,
but
good, whatever works.
Hey, I'm with you. I have one rule for the radio booth, and it's always bring cover because you can never
Mhm.
control like the AC could break or
You never
I
know.
mean everybody knows in Missouri it could be 90 one day and 60
It's
the
in the next.
next, even in the
Yeah,
summer. So yeah, I'm with you, man. Always bring layers, and you'll never be unprepared.
there it is.
Cool. Well, hey, we'll dive right in. We've got 10 fun questions for you. So to kick off Bird Bites here, what is a major league ballpark aside from Busch Stadium, of course, that you've always dreamed of playing in?
I would say San Fran. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've always wanted to see the mitt in the back, and then I grew up watching Barry Bonds, so it's like, yeah, I would love to go visit that place. Seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a prettier setting. It's right on the bay
See,
and the
chose the
water's
right one,
right
huh?
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got seagulls and palm trees, and that is
Perfect
sounds
temperatures
beautiful.
all the time.
yeah, that's true. You need a sweatshirt in the summer there. Some nights it gets
Yeah.
chilly over there.
Right. Okay, next one. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
So I'm allergic to dogs, which makes me a cat person.
Ah,
Cause
So do you have cats?
no, I don't. I don't. I want one of those ones that look like what do you call it? I think they're called, I forgot, a Jinx or something. I've always wanted one of those, but I know I can't. But those look really cool to me, and I've always been like, dang, it would be cool to have one of those in my
Like
house.
like a big like cat, like
Yeah,
outdoor. You're
a big
hiking.
oh,
cat. Just
like a
because I
lynx.
can't be around dogs, I want one of those big cats, just something. And they look cool, so that's what I've always wanted.
Dude, that was a better answer than I was expecting. I thought you were gonna say like one of the Dr. Evil like hairless cats, and I've
No,
been like,
oh man,
Yeah.
no.
No, you're going all in. You're going like a cat of prey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want that would be cool, but I know it won't happen. But you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe one.
Maybe one day you got a dream.
someday.
Okay, so next up, what is and well, we might already have our answer, but what is something that you've always wanted to do, aside from own a lynx, that you've never gotten to do? Could be anything in the world that's on your bucket list.
Go skydiving. I want to experience that. I think that'd be a cool adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you, man. I would never do that.
Yeah. Matt and I will be waiting for you on the ground. We'll have a cold drink for you,
We'll
and
spot you on the bottom.
I mean, come on, you're flying. How cool is that? Like, it's nothing better.
No, it's definitely cool. No
It's
doubt
scary
about
though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. The falling part is what I don't get.
You have a parachute, mom. You never know. It's scary. I agree. I see
Yeah.
why you guys would be down on the ground waiting.
it. All right, so what's your best Little League memory?
My best little league memory, I would say, and it goes into a lot of things that's happening right now. My dad took me to a park, and I was the only black player there, and I went to my dad and I was like, man, this is so uncomfortable. I don't know how to feel. And he's just like, son, don't worry about it. He stood next to me every step of the way. I think I was going in the coach pitch, and he was like, just go out there and be you. And all I can remember is I went out there and I nailed the tryout, and it just made me feel good because I was like, wow, this is different for me. It was the first time I felt like out of place on the baseball field, because I've always had the talent, thank God. But like that was different for me. And for me to go out there and perform and like make the team, it made me feel it was a really good moment in my life. Like it felt good. And going on today, it's not easy playing baseball, being a black player in the game. It's not a lot of us. So that's one moment that stood out to me in Little League. That was big for me.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's a great answer.
And that's one of my favorite parts, of the clubhouse is guys walk in, 25 guys walk in from all over the world, different backgrounds. And then,
Beautiful,
it becomes a family. And that's always kind of special to get to watch develop year in and year out. So speaking of the guys in the clubhouse, if you had to be quarantined with a teammate, a Springfield Cardinals teammate, who would you pick to be quarantined with?
That's a tough one, but I would want to say Will Latcham, cool guy. I would want to see how his days go. He's an interesting guy.
I would imagine you're never going to be bored if you're quarantined with Will Latcham.
Awesome guy, man. Like he's awesome. Everything he does is up tempo. He's never chilling.
Yep.
I want to know how the rest of his life would go. Just hanging out with him and seeing what he does in his off time. I would love to see him on video games. How competitive he is.
Because he's so competitive. He's out there in battles on the mound. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a battle, man. I've seen some stuff from him, man.
All right. So the next one, if you couldn't play baseball, what professional sport would you play?
I would actually play football. I was pretty good. I stopped playing my freshman year of high school because I saw that I was getting really good at baseball. And at the time, I was really small, and I didn't want to get hurt. So I just stopped playing because I know that baseball was a better route. But I think I could compete in football. I think if I put my head to it in about a year, I can go compete. Not professionally, but I think I'll get a spot on the college team.
What position?
I did play safety and receiver, but I think now, seeing how the game is, I'll try to go to cornerback and be a cornerback.
I think put some pads on you, and I could see you delivering some hits, man.
Yeah, I used to love to hit. That was the best part. I was also really small, so.
Yeah, so with that kind of attitude, our next question is: Are you a roller coaster guy? Do you like roller coasters?
No.
You don't skydive, but you want to go on a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Because I haven't experienced skydiving. Maybe if I do, I'll never do it again. But that feeling getting off a roller coaster, that nauseous, I can't do that. I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan of that. I went on an off day. On an off day, I forgot what it was called in Silver. Is it Silver Dollar
City?
Silver Dollar City.
I went there. Yes, I went there. Wasn't a fan. Those rides are crazy. So yeah, I would say I'm not a roller coaster guy, especially when they're wooden and they make those screechy noise. No, I'm good.
I love Silver Dollar City. I love going around, wandering around, but I am historically not a roller coaster guy. And we had a staff trip there in the fall, and our staff, I've been here 7 years. I've known quite a few of our coworkers for a while. And they learned something about me that very few people know, is I scream like I am being murdered. I'm normally like kind of a reserved guy. Yeah. I'm not going to make waves. But the second that roller coaster starts until the second it begins, I'm like yelling my voice out.
Damn, that would be really cool to see.
Yeah, it really is.
Like you said, you're really quiet. I haven't. That'd be awesome.
I know. It's not awesome. It's not.
So you're not a roller coaster guy. You're like me.
Yeah.
All right, next one for you. What's your number one non-baseball skill? It doesn't have to be a sports skill.
To be honest, man, I really don't have one. I really. Would you say no?
No.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I never really learned to cook. I have to get one. I have to get a hobby. I have to figure out something because baseball is pretty much my life, man. I go to the gym, I lift weights, I watch baseball, I think about baseball. I don't really do anything else. I don't do much. I'm pretty good at video games and Madden,
That
I would
counts.
say. Yeah, that
Yeah.
counts. I'm good at Madden.
All
But
right.
other
All
than
right.
that,
Have you been playing the show?
no, I haven't. I've
Okay,
been
so
trying to
stick to
really stay
Madden.
away from the show. Even though I'm in, I played a couple games because I'm in it. They made me throw pretty hard, which is awesome. But yeah, I haven't really played the show. I just play Madden most of the time.
So, what's the best part about being a pitcher?
I would say the best part of being a pitcher is basically you have control over the game. You start and finish everything. And the best part of in being the bullpen, you get to watch and actually see what hitters are doing and learn what's going on, how the game's going. So when it's your turn, you know what to go in and do. You know, as a starter, you kind of like plan out the game, so it's up to you of what's going to happen. As a reliever, you get to know what's going on and see how hitters are doing. So that's pretty cool. That's what I think is cool about a pitcher, that you have mostly control over the game. Like it doesn't start until you throw that baseball.
So at this point, what's the best moment of your career so far?
And I have to say throwing a Yachty last year, bro. It's nothing
Yeah.
like that. That was the best feeling in the world. Seeing him, his structure back there, like him he was actually my locker buddy, and he's one of the most humblest, like coolest guys I've ever met. So out of my 6 years, I think that was the best experience, throwing a Yachty Molina.
I'm sure. I mean, how much do you learn in just a day or two with him?
Man, like I said, he came in and it was like we were in St. Louis. He was like, "Oh, we were at the time I think we were like 6 games back out of first place." He came in, gave a speech, and he just treated us like we were his real teammates. And he would tell us what pitches go like. Basically, it was like he was there all year. He made you feel better about yourself. Just him being there, being back there, a bigger target. Just different. I can't really explain it. I just hope I make it to the big leagues while he's still there so I can throw to him again.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty cool. I mean, you get to work with obviously some really talented and promising catchers, on your way up. And in this system, we've got some great ones. But he's a little bit different than even other big league catchers. That's pretty cool. So, well, Ronnie, you survived bird bites. That was our last question. We appreciate you joining us from home in Florida. And I think we might be cutting out and losing you a little bit. But before we do, just wanted to thank you again and hope that you stay safe and your family stays well and that we're able to get you back out there on a mound soon.
Same to you guys. Thanks for having me. You guys be safe.
You too, Ronnie. Thanks.
Thanks,
Good to
Ronnie.
see you.